Hello everyone, and today I have made a medieval machine gun. It's still in progress and it needs a few more parts before it's going to be fully auto, but excellent siege tool for raining fiery doom of death upon anyone who would try and push over your castle. I have here a standard $10 op shop bow and a bunch of free wood that I found outside Watson's Engineering. And then over here I have a magazine fabricated by Awesome Sniper with a magazine capacity of around 30 rounds. Ugh, put that down there. It hasn't been finished yet, it still needs spring loading. And I probably should upgrade the bolts to be custom made for this thing. Anyway, here we have my grandmother's broomstick and a random crowbar I found in the shed. And I've knocked the arrow. The arrow is currently a broomstick that I have put a knocking in the back of. And to load it, and just take this thing. It's got a little knock on the bottom. And oh, that's not very good. Sometimes I have to give it a new knocking because the knocking snaps because it's about as thin as a saxophone reed. There we go. I put the letter W in the back of the broomstick. I just slide my Harry Potter broomstick that I stole from Hogwarts in here. And then I put it on the string, and I just knock it all the way back. The string locks over this little hollow. And then I can pull this thing back, and it will rotate up and out, and eventually it will launch the broomstick. I still need a ratchet clank in order to be able to calibrate the range and power, but for now this is a little prototype. Not super good, I must admit, it's fairly garbage. It is a first attempt. And I've never attempted to make a Scorpion repeater machine gun before, so it looks a little bit like trash. And it probably needs a slightly more powerful bow. The stock isn't all the best, and currently the tripod is just a crowbar and a hole. It also has an iron sight, although I say iron sight generously, it's more of a wood sight with 3 bits of iron, but it'll do for now. I've currently got the rig set so that this thing is just sort of held on by 2 guide rails, which used to be guider board. And we do still have the AR-15 mounting system on here, except it's made of wood, so it's not as good. And I don't think it would fit a sniper scope, not that it would be very useful anyway, unless we upgraded the caliber of bow. Over here we've got the main rotation joint, and I've put a slit all the way along here so that this bar can slide. Traditional Chinese repeating crossbow machine guns don't need the sliding rail because they just lift the whole frame. But because I've made this so heavy, it's not really practical to have an entire frame lifting up and then ratchet clanking back and forward. Especially not for when I upgrade the bow power, because otherwise it'll just explode itself to bits under the tension. So I've sort of downgraded it and put these slider rails in instead. This cocking mechanism isn't the best, and I still do need to put a flick like an action trigger system on here so that I can load it, leave it loaded, and then fire it at will. And also maybe, I'm not really sure whether I will do this or not, I am considering using a power drill to automate this so that it can go fully auto and I can remote control it and have it on like a robot arm, and then I could like hide it in a pit under the ground and then have pistons pull it out and then just have it sort of shoot around in every direction really fast. But I don't think I can do that with this prototype. I have a lot of ideas that aren't just going to work with these materials, simply because I either lack the engineering skills as of now, or I lack the parts, both of which I intend on acquiring over the next short period of time. It is a little asymmetrical with the stock here. That's a design flaw we could probably work on. It does have this ratchet lever for manual recycle loading, and this is supposed to be the magazine where I was going to feed in a belt round of around 100 rounds. But I've just realized now that it's not probably going to work because of the sweeper arm, so I'll have to change the design a bit if I want to get it on full auto. And if we want it to get it to match the fire rate of an AR-15, it's going to take a whole bunch of upgrades and probably a bunch of drill motors. So it'll be a while, and maybe never. I don't know if I'll actually follow through with that or not, but for now we just have this really basic, super boring sort of a Scorpion knockoff. It's not the original design because it doesn't use twisted ropes. It just uses a $10 bow that I found from the op shop, but it'll do for now, and it should scare off any wannabe diggers if I put explosive rounds on the tips of the arrows. I was thinking maybe of putting caps in here so that each time it fired there would be an explosive report, but that would be expensive and use a lot of Armstrong's mixture, so I'm not sure if I'll do that yet. I think I might just sit it out the front and hope that I never have to fire it, and just hope that it's scary enough that they don't send more diggers. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Have an excellent day.